The following video is recorded for RubyISS.com. We've gone through the top 4 ranked prospects for Ruby ISS. Let's go ahead and go through 5 and 6. The number 5 ranked prospect, 6 foot, 183 pound winger out of Sweden, Alexander Holtz. And I quote, "From what I've seen of Alexander Holtz, I think it would be safe to say he is one of the most promising goal scorers to ever come out of Sweden. Alexander Holtz holds the record for all-time points for a U17 in a single J20 Super Elite season at 47 points, which included 30 goals. Alexander played football, basketball, golf, and tennis as a kid, but preferred hockey." Good man. And we are glad he did. He grew up just a couple of blocks from a local rink, says he spent most of his spare time there. Alexander Holtz has a very deceptive shot and he uses it all over the ice. Can score from in tight or the slot, has been known to score from the red line. Alexander has an incredible release which is very hard for goalies to pick up and he often fools them. He will shoot in traffic even if he can't see the net, and the net acts like a magnet for his shots. He has a very good offensive instinct and creates space easily to get open for one-timers. If he is used properly on the power play, he is a very lethal weapon with his right shot. One-on-one against the goaltender usually ends up in his favor. Alexander Holtz is a better than average skater. He has a very good first couple of steps and uses his edges well. Could develop more power in a step, but that will come with strength and conditioning on and off of the ice. He has excellent vision on the ice and likes to carry the puck down the ice. He doesn't drive the line he plays on, but is more than a complimentary player because of his goal-scoring prowess. Holtz is not an overly physical player, but I haven't seen him shy away from body contact. He will throw his weight around to gain possession along the boards or in front of the net. Protects the puck very well while going to the net. Alex plays all 3 zones efficiently and will get back on the back check when called upon. I found Alex doesn't always bring his A game to the rink. If he can get more consistent, he'll be a very good NHL player. I just can't believe how deceptive this kid is with his shot. Absolutely a pure goal scorer if there ever was one. Alexander likes to win and is always trying to improve his game, according to his coaches. In short, I expect Alexander Holtz to be picked 5th overall in the NHL entry draft after Lucas Raymond and Anton Lundell, end quote. Let's you and me go ahead and see how he did in the J20 Super Elite League last year. 18-19, he had 38 games played, 37 goals, 17 assists, 447 points. He is the epitome of a natural goal scorer, shy of a goal per game guy. That is a natural goal scoring ability that you just don't see very often with most prospects, and it shows that at the very least, most of that should translate to where he's going to be about a 40 goal scorer when he comes into the NHL and fully develops. Honestly, minus his consistency issues, what isn't there to like about his game? He's a very good skater, he knows how to carry the puck, he plays hard, he throws the body around. He is a natural goal scorer who's a borderline goal per game guy. Not a point per game guy, a goal per game guy. And honestly, 5th overall in the draft would be a steal for this kid. While I do definitely love Lucas Raymond, personally, I could see him going before Anton Lundell, though as a whole I do agree with his number 5 draft position. Ruby ISS's 6th ranked prospect, 5'10", 185 pound center from Canada, Cole Perfetti. And I quote, "Correct me if I'm wrong, but there seems to be a lot of players with high hockey IQ in the 2020 NHL draft. You can safely add Cole Perfetti to your list with high hockey sense. Cole isn't a big kid, but for what he lacks in size, he has a motor that won't quit. Cole Perfetti is a leader on the ice and in the dressing room, well liked by coaches and teammates and relied upon to lead the way. Cole Perfetti has been a difference maker at every level he has played and is proving he can produce for the spirit of the OHL. Cole set a team record for most goals in a season by a rookie with 37, surpassing Jan Mersak's record of 28. Cole also added 37 assists for a total of 74 points. Cole is still only 17 years old. Cole worked on his skating last season to develop a better first step. That part of his skating could still use improvement, although I think he improved overall. His overall speed is very good and he uses his edges extremely well. Can stop on a dime, and when he does, shifts laterally to make a perfect pass. Perfetti is an excellent playmaker that can create space for himself. He makes players around him better and everybody wants to be on his line. Drives the line very well, and I would put him in the category of dynamic playmaker. He can slow the game down to his comfort level and anticipates very well. He has an uncanny ability to know exactly what's going on around him. Coaches have been known to say he has eyes in the back of his head. He makes difficult in-tight passes look easy. Don't be fooled into thinking Cole is just a playmaker. He has an offensive upside as a pure goal scorer. He has a lethal shot that often fools goaltenders because he is so deceptive with the release. Cole drives to the net with authority, which I always like to see in a player. He isn't a perimeter player. He often wins board battles with ease because of his correct body position. Cole holds his hands high on the stick and moves his wrists well. It is evident with his excellent stick handling ability. Like all young players, Cole still needs improvement in the defensive zone, but I like his improvement overall in the 18-19 season. He plays so well in the neutral zone and the offensive zone. I am not saying he is a bad defensive player at all. He could stand some improvement is all I'm saying. Let's put it this way, he isn't Anton Lundell in this category. Looking at his OHL stats from 18-19, 63 games played, 37 goals, 37 assists for 74 points. The numbers back it up. He is a dual threat in the offensive zone. Not only can he move the puck around, but he has a lethal shot to back it up. While Cole does need to work on his defense, he makes up for his overall game with everything else he does. He plays hard, he has a high hockey IQ, he's a dynamic playmaker, and an elite level scorer. Cole Perfetti, while being at the number 6 draft position, could easily make a case for being drafted above Anton Lundell, just like Holtz before him.